So here's Ivan Rodriguez running his way out to the mound, wearing number 17. He has an ERA this season of 8.68 in 13 appearances this season, 11 starts for himself. He's 4-4 on the year record-wise. He's gone 57 innings of work this year, given up 84 hits, 55 earned runs. He's struck out 44 on the year, walked 18. He's allowed 20 doubles, 9 home runs. Opponents batting .351 against him this year. His whip sitting at 1.79. The Sea Lions may be looking to take a little bit of advantage of that with the bats today. We'll see how they do this afternoon. Again, they had that long game yesterday, 11 innings, and a battle it was, trailing by 7 runs going into the 5th inning. See if they can keep the bats going here this afternoon. So again, on the defensive side today, Luna at third base, Alfaro at shortstop, second base Solano, first base Barto. In the outfield, it'll be Juni Rodriguez in left, Nato in center, and Gisick in right field. And behind the plate doing the catching today for Ivan Rodriguez will be Dom Dominguez. It'll be Matt Bernath up at the plate first for the Sea Lions. Leading things off, Tristan Moore to follow, and Rodriguez will also be due up in this first inning. The Sea Lions batting order had to battle yesterday, and it wasn't easy. A lot of walks in that game against Cal Poly Pomona for both sides, in fact. Justin James giving a lot of credit to the pitching staff yesterday for the Sea Lions. Glenn Huggins made the start for the Sea Lions, was only able to go 3 innings, so they put in Kenny Esposito, and he did a solid job keeping that game within 7 runs. He went 5 innings of work out of the pen until Matt Elliott would take things over. Matt Elliott came in and did a solid job, and finishing it off in the 11th inning on the Sea Lions pitching staff was Tyler Pachetti. All 4 of them really having to go the distance, especially Esposito. So here's Bernath. He steps into the batter's box, ready to go. Ivan Rodriguez looks in, and the first pitch on the way. Low for ball 1 at 12:05 p.m. Bernath sends this out towards left field. Juni Rodriguez right there, didn't have to move much for a quick 2-pitch first out of this game. So that brings up Tristan Moore. Had a 3-run home run yesterday to bring that game within 4 runs at the time. It was his 17th home run of the year. He's batting .382. He's now up to 71 RBIs on the year. Just 3 RBIs away now from tying Cenk Entrikin's single-season mark in program history of 74 RBIs in a season that he set actually last year. So the newcomer, Tristan Moore from New Orleans, is having a fantastic season with the Sea Lions in his graduate year. Count even for himself, 1-1. He also has 21 doubles on the year. Rodriguez winds up in the pitch, low. Ivan Rodriguez in his junior year, he's out of San Bernardino. Went to Citrus Valley High School. Low once again for ball 3 to Tristan Moore. The last appearance on the mound for Ivan Rodriguez was in the CCA Conference Tournament against Cal State Monterey Bay. Worked his way into the 7th inning, gave up 9 hits against Monterey Bay, 6 earned runs. As this is in for strike 2 to Moore, makes it a full count. Struck out 5 in that game against Monterey Bay. Gave up 2 doubles, 2 home runs. Threw 107 pitches as this is outside for ball 4. And the Sea Lions have more on base with 1 out here in the first.
Third baseman, number 16, Josiah.
So that brings up now Rodriguez, Josiah Rodriguez to face Ivan Rodriguez. 3 players in the starting lineup across both these 2 teams today with the last name Rodriguez. We have Juni Rodriguez in left field, Ivan Rodriguez on the mound, and here's Josiah Rodriguez at the plate. Throwing over the first, keeping an eye on Tristan Moore. Tristan Moore shows some sneaky speed at times on first base. 9 steals on the year. He puts this out to right field and will drop down in front of Giesick. Moore holds up at second base. And quickly runners in scoring position for the Sea Lions with Tristan Moore there here early.
Number 11, Hank Smith.
And now Hank Smith up at the plate, the designated hitter this afternoon for Point Loma. First pitch to Smith outside. Takes a hard hack at this down the first base line and foul. Smith steps back in. Both the Yotes and the Sea Lions wearing their black tops today. Here's the 1-1. Outside for ball 2 to Smith. Hank Smith going 3 for 6 at the plate against the Broncos yesterday. Had 3 RBIs, also walked once, struck out twice. He fouls this straight back. Makes the count square on Smith. The Sea Lions yesterday reached base via walk 12 times. Tristan Moore and Matt Bernath each walked 3 times. Ivan Rodriguez looking back at second. Now the 2-2. Sent high, straight in the air, and back behind home plate. Count will remain at 2-2. Hank Smith, 9 home runs on the year, 12 doubles, including 2 triples along with that. 54 RBIs. He's also walked 29 times this year. Rodriguez deals. Outside, ball 3. And Sea Lions playing as the host site here at Carroll Beeland Stadium, but the visiting team today. The 3-2. Runners take off. It's low for ball 4. That throw down third won't factor in. So Hank Smith takes his base, and now Point Loma threatening with the bases loaded here in the top of the first inning with only 1 out for Aiden Arriaga. And that's also the second walk they've drawn today. They're trying to keep the walks going here. Here's that throw down that didn't factor in after the Hank Smith walk. Would have been offline. So Tristan Moore 90 feet away from home. Rodriguez on second in scoring position. Smith now at first. Here's Arriaga. Watches the first pitch go by for strike 1. Arriaga yesterday 1 for 5 at the plate. Had 2 RBIs. Struck out once. Ryan Ruck would come in and pinch hit. He started by pinch running for Arriaga against the Broncos yesterday. Ruck then replacing Arriaga at the plate, of course, after pinch running for him, and then would end up walking things off in the bottom of the 11th to bring home Josiah Rodriguez and win that game 14-13. Now Rodriguez is 1-1 outside for ball 2. Ivan Rodriguez struggling just a little bit with his placement here early. Sea Lions would love to get as many runs as they can, as early as they can. Now the 2-1. Upstairs, ball 3. Well, you have to put it in the zone here if you're Rodriguez. If not, you walk in a run here to get things going. 3-1. Finds its way in the zone for strike two. Full count for Arriaga. Tristan Moore worked a full count. Hank Smith worked a full count. And now here's Arriaga. Have to throw a strike. The 3-2. Fouled off. Arriaga batting .378 this year. 59 hits on the year. Does have 3 home runs. Not really known as a power hitter, though. The 3-2 again. Outside ball 4, and the Sea Lions have the first run of the game on a bases-loaded walk. So Tristan Moore will step on home plate. 1-0, Point Loma. Here's Mason Cook up at the plate now. Cook yesterday 2 for 4 at the plate. Had a solo home run on the right field. That was the first run of the game, and he's drilled in the back. And the Sea Lions make it 2-0. Here comes Rodriguez, jogging his way to home plate, steps on the base, and there it is. Here's another look at Cook getting hit in the back. So Jack Ryan will be up next. A mound visit here for the Yotes. So still only 1 hit for the Sea Lions in this first inning. Came from Josiah Rodriguez. He's now gone all the way around and scored. So that moves Hank Smith to third base. Arriaga will be in scoring position at second. And now Mason Cook at first.
Center fielder, number 8, Jack Ryan.
Jack Ryan makes his way up. 2 for 5 yesterday against the Broncos. 2 RBIs. He had a 2-run shot. He made it a 9-7 game and put the Sea Lions down by 2 to give them that chance in the 9th inning. Watches it go by for strike 1. With the home run yesterday, Jack Ryan's now up to 6 home runs. 37 hits on the year. He's making his 35th start in the batting order for Point Loma now this season. Strike 2. Pitch count for Rodriguez currently sitting at 26 here in the first inning. He needs an out, desperate for an out here early. Here's 0-2. Hit high up in the air. It's out towards center field. Running in is Nato. He's there and makes the catch. Smith will hold up at third base. Not deep enough. 2 outs now. Base is still loaded.
First baseman, number 22, Jake Schwartz.
So that will bring up the fireman, Jake Schwartz. Jake Schwartz looking to add on some more runs here early for Point Loma. Ball 1. Schwartz 1 for 5 at the plate yesterday, walked once as well. This breaks in for strike 1 to Schwartz. Rodriguez comes set on the mound. Deals the 1-1. Breaks in again for strike 2. Ivan Rodriguez looking to limit the damage here for his Yotes team.
No, I was saying his 1 step off.
1-2 hit out to center field with Nato, making his way back, leaping up in the air and making the catch. Close call out there in center field for Nato, but that will do it here in the top of the first inning. The Sea Lions grab 2 runs on 1 hit and leave the bases loaded. Another look at the fly ball out towards center field. Look at this leaping effort from Nato. Maybe not making a good enough read on that ball. Hard to see, cloudy skies here, but that will do it. The Sea Lions 2, the Yotes do up.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
Talk about Silva.
Taking the mound for the Sea Lions this afternoon will be the ace of the Sea Lions this season. That's Derek Silva. ERA of 2.93 and 14 appearances, all of which have been starts. He's 9-1 on the season. He's gotten 76 and 2/3 innings of work so far this year, only given up 25 earned runs. Struck out 88, walked 33 this year. He's given up 7 home runs, 5 doubles, just 1 triple. Opponents batting .242 against him on the year. WHIP sitting at 1.34 as he gets set to take on a Yotes team that did pretty solid against the Broncos yesterday. Eddie Alfaro to lead things off. Dom Dominguez follows, and then Garrett Bartow also due up this inning. But keep an eye on the strikeouts for Derek Silva this afternoon. He has the arm to go long, and the Sea Lions would love him to do so if he can this afternoon, especially after using Glenn Huggins yesterday, Kenny Esposito, along with their closer, Matt Elliott, and then even seeing a little bit of Tyler Pachetti, who definitely could pitch today if need be. So Silva's done warming up on the mound. Eddie Alfaro will make his way up to the plate. Eddie Alfaro going 0 for 4 yesterday at the plate. Walked once, had 2 strikeouts. Just left 1 runner on base, though, for the Yotes. Derek Silva, a redshirt junior out of Southwest High School. First pitch he throws is ball 1 to Alfaro. Swing and a miss from Alfaro to make it 1-1. Silva's last outing was the second game of the Pac-West Conference tournament for the Sea Lions against Fresno Pacific. He went 6 innings. He actually gave up 10 hits, which is the most he's allowed all year. Just 2 earned runs, 3 runs in total. Struck out just 5, which seems like a lot, but for him it's not. This season he's had 2 games where he struck out 10 batters. He's also had a game where he struck out 9 against Chaminade back on February 18th. As that breaks in for strike 2 to Alfaro. Count now square. He comes set. Alfaro gets ready. He did not walk a batter in that game against the Sunbirds. This is just outside for ball 3. Full count to Alfaro. Both sides really working the pitch counts of the pitchers yesterday. Now is 3-2. Hit out towards right field. Running in is Arriaga. And there for the first out. That will bring up the catcher of Dom Dominguez now. Dominguez at the plate going 1 for 2, but with 3 walks, similar to Tristan Moore yesterday. Dom Dominguez, a very solid bat this season for the Yotes. 17 home runs, second most on the Yotes team, just behind Garrett Bartow, who's due up next as he takes ball 1. Also has 6 doubles. Count evens up at 1-1. Outside, ball 2 to Dominguez. So these 2 batters due up here. So Dominguez at the plate and Bartow next. Have to be careful with. Like to hit it far and deep. The 2-1. And for strike 2. Fouls it off the end of his bat. Stay alive at the plate. Dominguez in his senior year out of Victorville, California. Went to Victor Valley High School. Also played for Victor Valley College. Now the 2-2. Try the break in just off the plate. Another full count worked here by the Yotes. Silva's 3-2 again, fouled straight back into the netting. In high school, at Victor Valley High School, he was named the Desert Sky League Most Valuable Player. The 3-2 again from Silva. This time it's hit hard and well out towards right field. Arriaga on the warning track and makes the catch for the second out here in the first. 2 fly balls out to Arriaga in right field.
First baseman, number 29, Garrett Bartow.
Here's Garrett Bartow, another power hitter. Bartow 1 for 4 against Cal Poly Pomona yesterday. 2 RBIs. Watches this go low for ball 1. Bartow 18 home runs on the year. A redshirt senior out of Pittsburgh. Transferred in from Sonoma State after playing there for 2 seasons. Off the plate for ball 2. Bartow ahead in the count. 3 balls, 1 strike on Silva. Silva just not getting many of these batters to chase right now. Silva the 3-1. Fouled back. All 3 batters here against Silva have worked themselves a full count. Payoff pitch from Silva. High in the air and drifting out of play. Count remain 3-2. Garrett Bartow stands at 6'3". Some of his favorite athletes are Albert Pujols, Prince Fielder, and Miguel Cabrera, all power hitters, as many know, in the majors for their careers, as this is fouled off again.
No, just one that way. Okay. Just one. Land. So first base side, one.
Third base side.
Yeah. Straight back, 1.
Okay. Give him an extra warning.
Yeah.
Bartow comes set. Now Silva ready the deal. And breaks in, but not enough. And that will be ball 4. Bartow reaches first on a walk here with 2 outs for the Yotes. And that will bring up the designated hitter, Tyson Pettengill. Saw him play left field yesterday. Today the DH taking over in left field for them. Today will be Junie Rodriguez. Pettengill 2 for 5 against the Broncos yesterday. A 3-run home run for himself. Strike 1. Pettengill in his freshman year. As he grounds this and finds the gap between Owen May and Jake Schwartz. Holding up at second is Bartow. Runners on first and second now for Cal State San Bernardino. Pettengill picking up their first hit of the game.
Number 24, Junie Rodriguez.
So that brings up Junie Rodriguez, making his first appearance in the NCAA West Regional. Junie Rodriguez batting .290 on the year, appearing in his 44th game with the Yotes this season. First pitch he sees goes low and inside. 9 home runs for Junie on the year, 6 doubles. Ball 2. Fouled off by Rodriguez, makes it a 2-1 count. Junie Rodriguez in his junior year. Ball 3 to Rodriguez. So not only did the Sea Lions work Ivan Rodriguez's pitch count on the mound there in the top of the first, now the Yotes really working Silva's pitch count here in the first. Silva's 3-1. High for ball 4. Bases loaded for the Yotes with 2 outs. And that brings up Nato, the center fielder.
Center fielder, number 3, Keaton Nato.
Garrett Bartow just 90 feet away from home. First pitch to Nato, away for ball 1. Nato, the sophomore. Ahead in the count, 1 ball, no strikes on Silva. As there's ball 2. Two-zero pitch to Nato. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Nato's dad is the head coach for the Yotes squad, Mike. Silva looks in, the 2-1 pitch. Inside ball 3. Well, the Sea Lions' first run in the game was a bases loaded walk to bring in Tristan Moore. Yotes looking to do the same here. So it was 3-1. Fouled off. It's the 4th full count worked by a Yotes batter against Silva just this inning. His pitch count well over 30. Bases loaded, payoff pitch from Silva. Hit well out to center field. Jack Ryan making his way back all the way to the track. Still going. And did he rob it? No. Fly away in grand fashion. Keaton Nato with a grand salami to put the Yotes on top 4-2 here in the first. Another look at it here. Hit it hard and well out to deep center field. Jack Ryan made an effort, made a play at the wall. Here's the look. It was close, but not enough. Keaton Nato with his 5th home run of the year, make it 28 RBIs on the year. And here's Justin James coming out of the dugout to talk things over at Derek Silva. At the plate will be Jeremy Giesick as they look to keep this inning going with 2 outs. A grand slam with 2 outs puts the Yotes right back on top. They answered after trailing 2-0 early. So 4 runs on just 2 hits for the Yotes here in the bottom of the first inning. Mound visit over. Sit currently ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Look at 2 balls, no strikes. Hits this very well out to right field, and it's a no-doubter. Jeremy Giesick says bye-bye baseball and puts the Yotes on top 5-2 here early. Giesick with his 12th home run of the year, make it 45 RBIs on the year. Back-to-back home runs for Cal State San Bernardino. Brings out the third baseman, Greg Luna. Make it 5 runs on 3 hits this inning. Luna yesterday 0 for 4 at the plate. Grounds this one over to Bernath. Rodriguez will make the play. Flips it over the first with shorts there in time, and that will do it here in the first. The Sea Lions grab 2 runs in the top of the first, but the Yotes respond and jump on top 5-2 with the grand slam, and then the Jeremy Giesick solo shot.